sir. We back with another one, man. This is the L Dubs Boxing. We're gonna break down this Caleb Plant, David Benavidez fight week. We're gonna touch on the whole card, everything Benavidez and Plant. And that's what we're gonna touch on this video. If you guys want to hop on, feel free. I'll drop a link in the chat. Y'all can come up and let me know how y'all feel, all that good shit. Feel free to drop a comment in the comment section, man. Let me know how you guys feel about this fight, just the whole promotion of it, just whatever. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into it. Before I do that, I want to salute everybody coming through the building. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe. Feel free to hit the feel free to you know what I'm saying, to hit my social media. I'm so hyped, bro. I can't even talk. Feel free to tap on my social media. Twitter at OverJ, Instagram L Does Boxing. Also, I have a poll in the chat. Let me know how you guys have this fight. You know what I'm saying? If Plant gonna win by knockout or decision. Same with Benavidez. How you gonna win? Just let me know. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go over everything. Well, we're gonna touch on this card though, man. I wanna make sure everybody is covered. Everybody know what's popping. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure everybody is good to go. Shot Time Finance in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. I mean, Hotep in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. Jay Redley back in the building. Salute to you, bro. I appreciate you, bro, in that cash app too, bro. Appreciate you. Salute. So, we're going to talk about it, man. It's just been a hell of a week of boxing, yo, for real. And I love this promotion. You know what I'm saying? I like what they're doing. Showtime, PBC. These guys promoting the fights. I just like everything about this. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we got Benavidez and Plant. Got a lot of big stuff on the line. This is a WBC interim title fight. Benavidez is the mandatory, and he's the interim champion for Canelo. So the winner should get Canelo. You know what I'm saying? We know Caleb Plant fought Canelo, came up short, put up a great effort. Now these guys are fighting. Bad blood. We know the story and stuff. Man, you can break this fight down so many ways. It's crazy. I heard so many breakdowns, and it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? My man D-Lo in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. He said I'm hyped for these fights, trying to get home quick. Yeah, yes, sir. Nah, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. For real. But, man, I just love everything about it, man. You can catch this Saturday night, March 25th, live on pay-per-view, Showtime pay-per-view. It's on different platforms for pay-per-view. Payperview.com, you can catch it over there. I mean, even the UK got a pay-per-view. They can catch it on Fight TV. So everybody will have an opportunity to watch it, man. It's dope. So I just want to go over the undercard because I think the undercard is good too. You know what I'm saying? So let me take this off. So recently, all the Showtime PBC cards been doing prelims, maybe 2 or 3 fights on the Showtime YouTube channel. So they're gonna have a couple of fights on that card before the pay-per-view starts. So you guys want to tap in and get some more coverage, get you guys ready for some big time boxing. But you got super bantamweight contender Kevin Gonzalez. That's 122 pounds. He's close to a world title. He got like a top 3 ranking in the WBA. He's facing Jose San Martin, and that should be a fun little fight too. You know what I'm saying? San Martin he fought Mauricio Lara, and he came up short last year, I believe. So, you know what I'm saying? He's trying to bounce back. You got Velasquez versus Lopez. This could be a good one. Lopez is a big puncher from Argentina, like 37-1 or 37-2, something like that. He got a big record. And Velasquez is only 6-0, and he from Cuba. And we know when you see guys with that type of record fighting a guy with damn near 40 fights, you already know what time it is. They really looking forward. They pushing the guy that got 6 wins. You know what I'm saying? And if you seen Velasquez fight, he kind of fight like Gamboa, not as fast, not as flashy, but they got like similar. They got like a similar look. If you ever seen them fight, you know what I'm saying. So that's on the prelims, the YouTube channel. So y'all can check that out. I think the Suits finally started to realize the importance of good undercards and pay-per-views. Yeah, they've been doing good. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing good. I mean. The Spence undercard last year, although it was some mismatches and shit like that, but the card was actually good though. You know what I'm saying? It was some highlight fights like Butiev versus Stanionis was a good fight. But they coming along though. Override in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. My man Gregory Carmichael with that super chat. I appreciate you, bro. He said salute, L Dub. Salute to you, bro. Salute. Appreciate you coming by, man. For sure. So we're gonna get into this some more, man. So this is the pay-per-view undercard. I know you guys probably seen this poster. I done did it like 3 or 4 times, bro. I love it. I love the undercard, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna start with let me go. No, it's gonna start with this one. Cody Crowley versus Abel Ramos. This at welterweight. Y'all see the odds right here. They got Abel Ramos as the underdog. So if you guys are y'all betting, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, y'all want to get into that. Shit, that might be a good one. But I think Cody Crowley actually has the advantage in this fight. You know what I'm saying? I think I think his work rate, you know what I'm saying? Because it's going to come down to this. Cody Crowley is a guy that like to throw a lot of punches and like to be in your chest. Abel Ramos is a boxer puncher. He's a good puncher, but he needs some space. So will he, you know what I'm saying, try and sit and bang with Cody Crowley? If he does, it can turn out to be a hell of a fight. You know what I'm saying? And yo, Cody Crowley ain't 5'10" either. I stood next to him, bro. Yo, I swear, I've been 5'10" for a minute. I mean, at least 5'9". He ain't even my height. That's funny though. Abel Ramos too. But yeah, but it's gonna be a good fight though. A lot of these boxers, when y'all meet them in person, they kind of small though. You know what I'm saying? They definitely not what they be listed as. But it's all good. But this is a hell of a fight. It's a WBC title eliminator. You know what I'm saying? So now we know what's going on in the welterweight division. Waiting on Earl Spence to see what he gonna do. He's a unified champion. Then the WBC just ordered Ugas versus Barrios, so that probably happened in the summer. So the winner of this may be in the line to get the winner between Ugas and Barrios. You know what I'm saying? So that would make some sense. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see how everything plays out and shake out. That Spence Ugas card was fire. Yeah, and I like that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I see what they be doing with these undercards. It depends where they at. You know what I'm saying? Because I know Fundor, he was on a bunch of pay-per-view undercards. Pitbull Cruz. But yeah, I like that undercard. It was straight. I'm just excited for the undercard as the main event. Now, for real, bro, I am too. He said Crowley should win with the volume and technique. Nah, I think so too. Man, where Abel Ramos set him up with some shots though and let his hands go, that's the problem with him. He can punch now. And I think he can be able to hurt Cody Crowley. So we're gonna see. He said, "What kind of shoes you had on?" I had on some. I had on some. I had on some bronze. I had on some of the bronze Jones. And I don't know. Now, he did have on some sandals, but even him with sandals on, he looked like he was about 5'7". Yeah. Nah, he's short, bro. He bought Rolly's height. Him and Rolly around the same height. You know what I'm saying? But my man had on some sandals. I didn't. He had on some sandals that night. But a lot of these guys ain't that tall. Even I think Regis ain't 5'9", 5'8". Regis he a little bit shorter than that, bro. Unless I'm taller than what I'm supposed to be or whatever, what I think I am. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I know Barrios is pretty tall though. This week has been stacked. Yep, for real. Yes, sir. Nah, I mean me too. It's gonna die off. Well, April the 1st is gonna be okay. You got AJ, then you got Rabis Ramirez. April the 8th is gonna be crazy. That's gonna be one of those days you're gonna like, bro. You got the Japanese card. Now, it's supposed to be a 3-belt unification, but what's his name? Jonathan Gonzalez, the WBO champion, pulled out the fight against Kenshiro, so he looking for an opponent. And then you have Shakur that day. You got Fundora. Man, you got Ben Rodriguez. So April the 8th is gonna be crazy. April the 15th gonna die down a little bit. And there's only really one significant card that day. I don't know what else. I don't know what's going on. Maybe that's the start of the NBA playoffs because there's not a lot of boxing. It ain't no boxing on the 15th, and then you're gonna get ready for April 22nd. So yeah, You gonna have some days. Oh, probably so. You know what I'm saying? Probably so. I got the picture with Regis, yo. And Barrio's pretty tall though. I went to I went with Plant on the cards. Okay. I got David Benavidez by unanimous decision. I I got Benavidez all boxing Plant. I'm gonna get to that. My man Kevin in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. Yes, sir. Yeah, I like that matchup too. I'm gonna touch on that, but yeah, I like Abel Ramos though. I'm gonna get more into it though. Did you see Oakley card on Pro Box? Coley, yeah, I'm gonna watch that too. I'm glad they picked that up. All right, so this fight right here, this is like a young man's crossroads fight. You know what I'm saying? These both of these guys need this fight. Chris Colbert versus Rayo Valenzuela. My man Bruce Gas in the building. What's good with you, bro? So they both need this win. Both guys coming off losses. You know what I'm saying? They was highly touted prospects at one time, not too long ago. And I like it. You know what I'm saying? I seen the weigh in and shit, Chris Colbert with the Mexican flag. And these are pretty decent odds though for Rayo at plus 105. Like if you're a betting man. I like Cobra to win the fight though. I think he gonna outbox him. And he got a little bit more tricks. You know what I'm saying? I know Rayo, he can punch. He's strong, but he still keep his head up in the air. It's gonna be up to Cobra though. Cobra, I don't know if he got enough pop to keep Rayo honest, but he got some speed. You know what I'm saying? I want to see how he look at 35. You know what I'm saying? This his first time fighting above 130, so that's a good look. And Rayo need this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we'll see. I think this is gonna come down to like who want that shit the most for real. I know that's cliche, but I think in this type of fight. Yeah, definitely who wants it the most. And Jesus Ramos versus Joey Spencer. This is a good one. Two young guys going at it. This is 154 pounds. They pretty even and everything. I think Jesus is a little bit above far as like competition and his skill set. I like how they've been moving him and he been progressing. Now he didn't look too good against Lucas San Maria, but if you know Lucas San Maria, ain't nobody really looking good against him. So I mean, I don't know. We can really harp on that too much. But Joey Spencer have up and down fights. He have a good fight and have a bad fight. Good fight, bad fight. But he been looking good. His last two fights, he been looking solid. So I like it, man. And I like the fact that he asked for the fight. You know what I'm saying? He got it, so it's good. He said, follow your comments on the matchup throughout the build up. I know which way you was like. Yeah, I got Benavidez all day long. But I think it's gonna be tough though for sure. He said he's getting dropped but wins. I can't wait to see Okoli either. Yeah, Okoli on Pro Box, man. I want to see how Okoli look coming off a year layoff. Getting with Sugar Hill. It's a WBO cruiserweight title fight. I mean, we got the ladies. You know what I'm saying? BOK Prime. I'm tapped into that too because if Yoka Valley win, defend her two titles. Sanisa Estrada wins, defend. Well, she get two titles. She got unification on top rank. Those ladies can fight maybe in the summer. That'd be crazy. So I'm looking forward to it for sure. I was never big on Joey Spencer, but we'll see tomorrow if he can pull it off. Now for sure, I think he got a little bit better. I know he been given the spotlight. He fought on some pay per views and undercards, some undercard like right before the pay per view started. So he probably feel a little bit more comfortable. Well, Jesus Ramos fought on pay per views too, so I don't think that would be an issue. It's gonna come down to the skill level and making adjustments. You know what I'm saying? He said Ramos is going to stop Joey Spencer in 5 rounds. I think it's going the distance. I think Ramos is going to win the fight, but I think it's going to go the distance. But we'll see. That'd be a nice win and a nice little statement. So yeah, so the undercard is real good, man. Like I mentioned before, y'all can catch the prelims. Let me go back to this. The prelims on the YouTube channel, Showtime YouTube channel. Y'all can catch the prelims. You know what I'm saying? Just check your local time. It's right there. You know what I'm saying? So y'all tap into that. Make sure you guys set your notifications, yo, if you're trying to watch some good boxing. I think the top rank card will probably be on too. But, y'all got options for sure. Um, So let's get to it, man. I love this fight, bro. I've been hyped about this shit ever since it got made. He said I like Spencer here by decision. I like Joy Spencer. I like Joy Spencer as a fighter, but I think Jesus gonna get this one. I like Jesus. I think this is one of the times where when you say fighting better competition is gonna help the fighter, especially because these are young fighters' progression. So Jesus done fought tough guys and came through and overcame it. You know what I'm saying? Joy Spencer, not so much. He struggled with guys that, that probably he shouldn't have been struggling with. But we'll see. We'll see. I think Jesus will be able to make better adjustments throughout the fight. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. Benavidez get a lot of hype. Yeah, he should, man. Benavidez, he's a bad dude, yo. I like everything about David Benavidez, bro. Like real talk. Ever since I've been following him, maybe like 2017, 2016, whatever, he always talked and carried himself like a fighter. Like he always talked like he want that shit. You know what I'm saying? And the way he fight, I always loved that about him. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no different right here because he's facing a guy in Caleb Plant who can create a lot of problems for him. Their styles kind of benefit each other because Caleb is a good counterpuncher, boxer. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the he probably one of the best left-handed fighters. And I'm not saying him like being southpaw, but him using his left hand. I mean, I don't know if you can analytics or something, but I'm pretty sure he using the hell out of his left hand. Like jabbing up and down, lead left hooks. You know what I'm saying? He do a lot of stuff with his left hand, and he really don't throw his right hand. Would that be a detriment? Will Benavidez have the IQ and the smarts to take away that jab? If he does, I think it may be an early night. Like real talk, I think it'd be early. But you trying to take away something that Plant does so well. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard to do that. So I think it's gonna be very, very competitive. And I think it's just gonna be a point in time in the fight where Benavidez take over. Now I can see in stretches of the fight where I think Plant got enough power that's gonna keep Benavidez honest. And I think maybe you'll see Caleb Plant establish in the middle of the ring and trying to go forward and push Benavidez back. I mean, I think if you can push Benavidez back and be consistent with that, I think you have a good chance to win the fight. Because Benavidez, he's such a different fighter fighting backwards than coming forward. Like he ain't the best guy fighting backwards, but coming forward, he's a different animal. So I think Caleb Plant can mix some of that. My man Steph in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. Yes, sir. It's gonna be a lot of boxing. What the zone have tomorrow? The zone got something tomorrow? I don't know that. I ain't heard. Oh, you talking about Jose Zapata? Okay, yeah, Jose. I was thinking about Matchroom. Okay, yeah, Jose Zapata. Yes, sir. All over. You forgot one though. BOK Prime. You forgot that one. You gotta make sure you tap on BOK Prime. Don't forget about them for sure. Got that all women's card. Yeah, I don't have this being a good weekend for the Ramos family. Maybe they served me crow. Spencer has been uneven performance wise, even though he has great potential. Yeah, he had. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like he stayed in prospect mode too long, or maybe they was pushing him too fast and he wasn't ready. He said, "Vote and hit." Man, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that for sure. Salute to you. Yes, sir. Make sure you guys tap on that poll if you haven't had a chance to. Feel free. But yeah, man, I've been waiting for this for a minute, and I think this is the right time. Both guys, I feel like in their prime. You know what I'm saying? I don't take too much from David Benavidez coming in at 166 because he came in at 166 for his last fight. Shit, I mean that tells me he being consistent. Um, Plant always in good shape. You know what I'm saying? He looked good on the scales today. Looked strong. I think he's gonna have to use some of that physicality. You know what I'm saying? I think he's gonna have to in spots. So he can't let Benavidez bully him. You know what I'm saying? He said Estrada, yes sir. Yes, sir. I'm going to watch her live for sure. Become unified champion. Then we cutting out. Going to watch this fight. Man, Hyphy in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. Yeah, it was. I seen Zuko look good. Got the victory. Linda Arthur had a scare early in the first round. Yes, sir. Got the victory though. Yeah, man. This shit is crazy because it's a lot of different ways this fight can go, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of different ways. I can see Caleb winning. You know what I'm saying? I can see David Benavidez winning. I can see David Benavidez outboxing him. That's my pick. I'm going against the grain where everybody say, well, David, he ain't gonna be the winner decision. He can't outbox. Man, it's not really. It's not all what people be saying. They think a boxer is you gotta jab, move, use lateral movement, um, pot shot, counter punch. You know what I'm saying? Grab, get back in the center of the ring, use your legs, jab, up and down, boom. Bro, you can outbox a guy coming forward. I mean, if you want to be honest, and Billy outboxed Gungora last night. He was throwing punches. He was in the beginning of the fight using head movement, getting inside, going to the body. Gungora wasn't doing shit. What we calling that when somebody getting outworked? We call it what? Was those guys brawling, or was they like just fighting and boxing? That's his style. Everybody got different styles, but I think Benavidez got the range to keep that shit. I think if he keeping it in a long distance fight, I actually think it benefits him because Caleb Plant got to get past that. Caleb Plant, this is something Caleb Plant does a lot that I think Benavidez would be long enough to catch him. He bends down to throw that jab sometimes. He'll bend down to the right. So in order to take away a jab, sometimes you have to jab with the jabber. You have to throw a right hand over top of that. So I can see in spots when David trying to counterpunch that. Both guys got fast hands. That's another thing that's gonna be interesting to see when they in an exchange. Who gonna be quicker to the punch? You know what I'm saying? Because I think both guys got pretty fast hands for sure. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, they in very important fights. They gotta win. It's the reason why Yoko Valley fighting on that day. Like basically last minute. Well, really last minute, but announced last minute. So I mean, hopefully Golden Boy is going to be willing to talk to Top Rank to make that fight, put aside all the animosity that they had with Sinisa. Sinisa got the tougher fight for sure because Tina going to come with it. I think Sinisa going to have to work for this one. I think she wins, but she going to have to work for it. I think she got to get her long range game going, get her jab going, get her distance right. Because Tina will jump in and try to, she'll score her points and get back out. She got good legs in and out. That's a tough fight. Do you feel Colbert is going to fight to erase no heart image? Man, I don't know what he going to do, honestly. I have no idea. I know he got to redeem himself. I think his game plan is probably just, basic. The box, switch it up. I think he'll have some advantages if he can keep Ryu off balance when he switches up. The thing with Cobra that I don't really like is he sometimes he kind of play around too much. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm not sure if he have the passion for boxing. Watching him fight, like if you're gonna go 12 rounds and not try to win, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see if he try to I think he can redeem himself from that performance by outclassing Ryo. You don't gotta redeem that shit by sitting in the pocket and fighting the wrong fight. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he can definitely get his image back if he can do it like that. My man DeAndre in the building. Something about Caleb has me more confident in him. From what I've been seeing recently. What is that though? What is that? Because he had one fight since Canelo. Are you talking about outside the ring or what you've seen in the ring? Because he had one fight against Canelo against Darrell. And that fight was basically even before he stopped him. Highlight reel knockout. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, I don't know. I think it's the same guy. I think it's the same guy, really. He used his left hand up and down. He got good movement. You know what I'm saying? He been sitting. I seen him on the pad sitting down, but I think it's gonna be a little different in this fight though. I think he may want to sit down on his shots in spots, but he don't want to get drawn into that fight with Benavidez. I don't think he win that. He has this edge to him. Can't place it. Okay, he can't. But see, I don't see that though. I see him taking advantage of situations like at the weigh in. You had Tom Brown in the middle of them, right? They already worried about those guys messing up the fight. They didn't want to do a face off. So Tom Brown gets in the middle and then he put his hands on Buddy. You know what I'm saying? But if Tom Brown won't right there, he wouldn't have did that. He wanted to put his hands on him. So he taking liberties on some shit that that he know he can get away with. That's not no edge to me. I don't know if you looking at it like that. Even all their face offs, I think like you can read that shit different ways. Like some people can say, well, they think Benavidez is too emotional. Well, I can say I think Caleb Plant is too cool. Like I played sports before. I see the cool dude with all the girls walking to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Looking fly. He laid back. Don't want to get no sweat on him. You know what I'm saying? He taking his time going through the motions in the layup line. And we aggressive. You know what I'm saying? We going right at him. We wiping sweat on him. We pushing him down. You know what I'm saying? we trying to embarrass him. And those are cool guys. Well, if he too cool, you know what I'm saying? So you can whoever you fucking with, whoever you like, and between this shit, you can sway any narrative you want to sway to make it sound good. That's anything in life because you can look at shit like 10 different ways. Because everybody got their own opinion, whatever. I really don't see no difference, yo. You know what I'm saying? I don't see no difference. I think he's the same. He keep the same energy when he fight at the press conference and shit. He only had one fight after Canelo, and he looked the same to me because he wasn't dominating Darrell in that fight. He was getting hit with some shots. That fight was kind of back and forth. It wasn't really exciting until the knockout. So I don't know. I ain't saying nothing different, but like I said, I don't knock nobody's shit, bro. Keep pushing for sure. This is the most shape David been in. I mean, yeah, but he's still gonna be 190 fight night. So I don't even know if that really matters. The only thing I ain't really concerned about David. None of that shit. Like him weighing at 166 or him coming in with more muscles because David has that engine. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think one training camp going to take away that. I don't even think all that shit matters. It's going to come down to kind of tactics and how those guys been technical in the ring and how they can exploit each other. Like little stuff like how Caleb Plant, how he bends down. David Benavidez, when he come forward with the high guard, Plant can hit him with stab jabs all night, throw off his rhythm. David Benavidez, the one time he got dropped in a fight, what I'm saying, he jumps and punch. If you watch him fight, he be jumping. His feet be leaving the ground. So in that instance, so when he got dropped by Gavriel, he left his feet, and Gavriel just threw a jab out there. It wasn't hard. It wasn't a hard shot. It just clipped him, boom, dropped him. Easy work. Now I'm pretty sure Caleb Plant and Brett Mandem see that him jumping in. Maybe they can time that. Maybe they can pick off his rhythm and have him, leaving his feet and running to a left hook. So it's a lot of different ways both guys can win. I don't think one got the edge over the other. You know what I'm saying? I don't think like that shit Caleb Plant did. To me, that was more of a sucker move because like when you know what I'm saying, if the guy wasn't right there, he wouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think nobody got one up on anybody. You know what I'm saying? Both guys is in their prime and they top of their game. So I don't think that shit matter. It's just a storyline. I was super high on Cobra before I heard his interview going to a Garcia fight. I mean I didn't even hear that shit. I thought Colbert he underestimated Garcia, you know what I'm saying? But he had see the difference between him and Rayo, he had good fights along his progression to kind of help him at this stage. Like Ryan really don't bring nothing different that he haven't seen. You know what I'm saying? He beat King Tug. You know what I'm saying? King Tug, even though he was a last minute replacement guy, King Tug came to fight that night. Jesper Corrales, you know what I'm saying? So Ryo haven't had fights like that. So we'll see if that shit make a difference. Cobra has already hinted to all boxing and outperforming Venezuela. Yeah, okay. With what he been saying. Okay, yes sir. Yes sir. We'll see. I think that's the way to go anyway. Him sitting and trading with Ryo don't make no sense. I think sometimes when two fighters who've been wanting to fight for a long time finally come together, a lot of stuff goes out the window. Yeah, I think so too. I think this fight gonna be technical too. A little technical early. You know what I'm saying? I think you have to pay attention to the early rounds and who win them. I don't think David is gonna come out with a head full of steam trying to stop him. But like I said, you gotta watch out for the punch count. You know what I'm saying? Can Caleb Plant with his newfound power that we saying he has, will he slow down David's punch count and make him kind of hesitant? You know what I'm saying? Or will Caleb Plant be looking for one big shot at a time and then end up getting outworked? You know what I'm saying? Because Benavidez has a good jab too. Good jab, a good power jab. They be cutting. You seen how he landed that jab against Darrell? He cut him. He has a good power jab too. So it's so many ways. It is like if for somebody to say, well, one guy just gonna run through the other guy, I find that hard to believe. I think it's gonna be. It can be ebb and flow type of rounds. It can go back and forth. One guy can be the aggressor. One guy can be the boxer. All that shit using lateral movement because they're gonna have to make adjustments against each other. You fighting top. These are two top guys fighting each other. People put out too much into the weigh-ins. Let Feds tell it Floyd lost every weigh-in. Yeah, that shit. Yeah, I don't really believe in that shit. Like who won the press conference, who won the weigh-in, who won this, who won that. Cause like you gotta think, yo, when Benavidez and Plant been beefing for a long time, we already know. So when you first see somebody that you don't fuck with, that shit ain't gonna be like, hey man, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? What you expect for dude? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I hear that narrative where he be too emotional and shit, all that shit. Like, nah, I think both guys will be good. What conclusion I draw from the antics between Plant and Benavidez? None. What happens after the bell? That's what. Yeah, not facts. They selling the fight. Plant been on one. You know what I'm saying? As far as promotion and trolling and doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? So he been doing a good job of that. That's what you need. He said, me either. Obviously, he's been working on his body strength. Yeah, weight strength. Yeah, I don't really take too much into that shit, but we're going to see if it makes a difference. I still think, down the stretch, I still think Benavidez has a better motor than Caleb Plant, but we have to see. He said, yeah, that's true. Let me see. He's throwing so hard, he left his feet. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He do, right? He do. He leave his feet a lot. So look at the Kyron Davis fight. That was probably the most entertaining fight Dave Benavidez was in. That fight was entertaining. I think it was some the crowd too. The crowd had that shit hype. Benavidez does a lot of things improper in the ring. Yeah, it works for him. Yeah, he squares up a lot. You know what I'm saying? But see, you gotta be there to make him pay for that shit though. He'll turn soft. There's another thing too that I noticed about Benavidez. When he turns southpaw, he's actually he actually better offensively for some reason. Like when I see him turn southpaw against some of these guys, I don't know if they can see the angle of the shots when he turns southpaw, but he pretty good when he turns southpaw. Maybe he can implement some of that. You know what I'm saying? Because he got to be able to cut the ring off, and the way you cut the ring off, sometimes you have to switch southpaw. You know what I'm saying? Change your front foot to cut the guy off. And if you can fight out the southpaw stance, like let's say he can get his lead foot, his left foot, so he can start throwing like lead jabs and shit. Yeah, get him closer to Caleb. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he's been doing in his fights. He said off topic, all good, bro. He said, "Thanks for the post notification. No, no doubt, no doubt." He said, "On last night fight, I ended up watching it, and the main event was lit. That boy and Billy was coming for everybody. He coming for everybody at 168. I want to see him against Morrell next. Nah, facts, bro. I'm with you. I want to see him versus any of the top guys at 168. That was a hell of a fight, man. I think him and Morrell would be a crazy fight. You know what I'm saying? Him versus Benavidez, him versus Plant. I feel like in Billy is he deserve a title shot. My man Tay in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. He said, "Oh, I picked Cobra to win. Just not high on him." Okay. Nah, I'm with you though. I'm not that high on him either, man. I'm about to change my pick. I was picking Cobra, but when I seen that dude with that flag today, I was like, hell nah. Well, I think Cobra actually can win the fight though. He said this fight can go so many different ways. Nah, for real, it can. My main concern about Plant is his cardio and conditioning. Very risky in this fight if he fades. And yeah, no, facts, yo. That is facts. At all. Anything can happen in a fight. Any fighter can be caught and hurt and knocked out. No, for real. True facts. Because this is not the fight your gas tank want to be empty in the eighth round. Because Benavidez, he's a good finisher. He's not really a big puncher, but when he smells the blood, he gonna be on your ass for sure. My man DeAndre, he back in there. He said, "I think most people are not thinking of the possibility of David being hurt." No, I think he can be hurt too. No, that's one possibility I think is definitely can happen. Like I said, I can see Caleb touching him with something and making him be putting David on the back foot and be like, hold on, I gotta be cautious now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think so. More alert when he's southpaw. Another great point. I appreciate you, bro. A lot of people would laugh at that, but they're not watching when he switched. No, for real, bro. I've been watching. I've been watching so many fights. I was watching Caleb. I watched the fight of Caleb when he didn't even have no beard. He had like a 5 o'clock shadow or some shit. He said Billy didn't disappoint a bit. Nah, he came to fight, bro. He did everything you want from a fighter. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want a fighter to get tested, so you can't say he ain't fought nobody. You want to see how he gonna react when he get hurt. You want to see if he gonna have enough stamina down the stretch to close the show. Be consistent because even though he was hurt in the second and the eighth, his work rate didn't go down. He didn't and he didn't get tired. That's another thing. As a guy that was so muscular and shit like that, you would think I was thinking he was gonna get tired like after 7, but he didn't. Joseph Brown in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. He said, "What flag? Are you telling me, Coach?" Yeah, no facts. He came out with the Mexican flag, bro. They booed his ass too. That shit crazy. He fought like he was owed some money. Nah, for real. Nah, Billy, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that like some big time money too. Some little chump change, yo. Some pocket change like $10. You get I know me myself. I know I get the mad that's the maddest I get when somebody steal like the little bit of money that I have. Like if I got like $10, $5 on a dresser and somebody comes snatching, yo, that shit that piss me off. You know what I'm saying? I done lost like $300 before. You know what I'm saying? Not even knowing. Fill out my pocket, I was like, shit. It is what it is. But it's that shit when they take that last $5, $5 or $10. You had your mindset on that shit. Yo, I'm about to get that $10, bro. I'm gonna go to the store real quick. You know what I'm saying? When you get there, check your dresser, that shit gone. That shit have me fired up, bro. Ready to fight everybody in the house. He said, "Yeah, I was shocked at his ability to weather the storm." Nah, oh shit, yeah, that was and that's something that nobody knows that you can do until you got to go through it. So yeah, I didn't think that fight was gonna go like that. I thought and Billy Wood probably took his time, but actually it was a good tactic because he started from the jump. In the opening round, he was on Gungora's head, and Gungora was fighting back too. But for him to maintain that stamina and the work rate after getting hurt, like the eighth round, he was out of there, but he kept going. He said, I'm trying to see how Coley looks after a year layoff. He probably looked to impress his debut. Yeah, no, for real. he in with a tough opponent too. This David Light guy is tough. Tough. He coming to win. Let me see. Yeah, I feared that this fight might be kind of boring, yo. Cause I was watching the Glanton fight, and it was a lot of holding, a lot of clinching, a lot of that shit going on. And I feel like when a Coley, if his space is compromised, he gonna do a lot of holding, like the Matty Askin fight or the Isaac Chamberlain fight. So he gonna need space. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like him getting with Sugar Hill. If anything, Sugar Hill is a good offensive coach. So if he can get him to maintain his distance and get his jab popping, and I think he can use his legs just a little bit, so he can maintain his range and distance. I think he can get the stoppage because if he land the right hand, he hurting anybody with the right hand. And Billy got hurt, clinched when necessary, and fought hard. No, facts, yo. He fought like a man. You know what? I appreciate that. And you know what, too, yo? We got to give props to Ammo Williams because Ammo went up there to spar and Billy, and that tells me he had Billy right. You know what I'm saying? Because and Billy went through some shit like he been through it before. You know what I'm saying? So Ammo was up there sparring Billy. So that's what's up, bro. I love hearing shit like that. When I seen them guys like in the gym and shit taking pictures, I was like, okay, that's some good work. So yeah, and Billy, yo, he grew up. You know what I'm saying? He grew up, and that was a tough fight for both. But I thought and Billy showed a lot, and I feel like he ready for a world title, bro. He said, "Yeah, $10. That's that's someone been dodging." Yeah, bro. I want my bread. The big shit, I don't really be tripping. They always get you when it's like the last couple of dollars, bro. Yeah, yeah. I've been watching a lot of the fighters, both live on TV. I was at the Kataki fight, okay, at the LA in LA. Solid performance, but again, Plant appeared slightly faded a bit, seeing up close. Yeah, no. I thought he dominated the fight up until like the eighth and ninth round. He got hurt in the ninth round. He got hurt bad. Actually, I thought Uzakatsuki man won the last four rounds. It was something like that. He said that Brandon Glenn fight didn't end great for Light, but he got the W. Okoli may get him up out of there. Yeah, I think he will. I think he will. We'll see. Because you always gotta play. You know, look at the rain rust, the factor in that. He been out the rain for a while. Got a new coach, so well, I think he can get him. He said that's when tough sparring. Tough sparring pays dividends for real. Maul Charlo saying he wants smoke today, calling everybody out. Yeah, bro. We'll see. You know what's crazy? I've been so hype about Plant versus Benavidez that I forgot all about Richard Coleman. Yeah, bro. Hey, I'm just being honest. That's what happens when Ramirez don't take the fight that the fans want to see. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, nah, for real. I don't really like. I'm going to the fight, bro. But after I see Sanisa, I'm out. I got I'm gonna have my laptop already set up in the room with the pay per view. We're gonna go right to it. You know what I'm saying? See what's what. I'm gonna have the pay per view on my phone anyway, so I'm gonna be at the event, but you know what I'm saying. My mind gonna be in Vegas. Plant faded badly versus Katagi late. Plant had to survive. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was. I mean, that's facts. It's been a minute. It's been a long time ago, but he haven't fought nobody with that type of pressure since then, though. You know what I'm saying? My man Juice in the building. What's good with you, bro? Put you out there. That was good with you, bro. Salute. I thought the rail dropped Plant when Plant pulled him to the ground. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Uh, maybe so, bro. Yes, sir. I'm gonna go check that out today. Go check it out. No one really cares about Comer versus Ramirez. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Jose Zepeda return tomorrow too. Yeah, that's on the zone. Golden Boy little show in Mexico. Yes, sir. But let's see. I'm gonna see how he look. I'm gonna go check out his weigh in and shit. I feel like he gonna move up to 147 soon. But yeah, man, I hope everybody tapped on that poll. I'm about to close it down, man. I salute everybody coming through and supporting that shit. But yeah, man, man, I can't wait, bro. I can't wait for this fight. I think it's gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? I like Benavidez, like I said. I think he's gonna win a decision. I mean, if he can stop Caleb, that'd be dope. I think Caleb gonna try his best not to get stopped. Not against Benavidez. And you know, some of these boxers, yo, that's been boxing for a long time, they can go 12 rounds without getting stopped. They know how to go 12 rounds without getting stopped. Trust me. They know how to survive. They definitely know how to survive. For sure. But I think Caleb got too much pride to go out like that. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Benavidez gotta go to the body, man. Definitely gotta go to the body. Cause you know, Canelo, when Canelo started going to the body, that slowed down my man. That slowed him down. What that shit there in the chat? That started slowing down, and then I seen some of that like in the Canelo fight, been a Plant when they tied up, Plant would like turn his back, you know what I'm saying, to Canelo. And early in the fight, he didn't want to hit him. But late in the fight, as Plant started getting his groove and his rhythm, and when they got tied up, he started to go to the body. You know what I'm saying? And that shit slowed down Caleb Plant. That slowed him down. That shit slowed him down so much he started having a conversation and that shit. All right, so we got the results for the poll. We got Benavidez by KO 40%, Plant by decision, Plant by KO, Benavidez by decision 3%. Yo, I got Benavidez by decision. I think he wins the decision. I think he gonna win that shit kind of wide too, like 8-4. But I could be wrong. And definitely, y'all can come back here and tell me, yo, bro, you was way off. I don't care. As long as y'all watch it, yo, we can all talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this shit is very important, man. And they can put their name in the hat for Canelo. I mean, if Charlo going to fight the winner, I'm cool with it. But yeah, I'm glad these guys putting on a great event because I seen some pictures of the weigh-in. People in line waiting to get into the weigh-in. That shit was crazy. And you know, I just like the promotion. I'm hearing good things like these guys all over the billboards and all over like the casinos out there, the hotels. You can see, you know, you see their pictures and shit like that. So it's good. And it's good for boxing, you know what I'm saying? For us boxing fans that care about that stuff. Like I care that boxing is credible. Like I don't like people like down in boxing and say boxing is dead. But we got some good fights coming. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of good fights coming. And it's gonna be more to come. This year is only 3 months into the year, yo. And then we got this good pay-per-view coming up. We got boxing on like every week. So it's really nothing to complain about when as a boxing fan. And we really like watching the fights. He said Plant fought a smart and dumb fight versus Canelo at the same time. Yeah, I felt like he was doing well. I like how he was spinning Canelo. He wasn't moving like that. He wasn't using his legs like lateral movement. So he was there for Canelo. I just felt like I think the body shots took advantage of him, took toll of him, and Canelo, you know, he felt the opening with that left hook. You know what I'm saying, through his guard, and that was it. That changed the fight. Plant made an interesting point about fighting 11 months in between fights in the past, and now having back-to-back camps. Oh yeah, that's always a good thing. You know what I'm saying? For keep these guys sharp. Keep them sharp, you know what I'm saying? I always like that. So yeah, I mean that's why like I won't give nobody no excuses. I'm knocking down narratives saying that Benavidez is weight drain or Plant whatever, because I want these guys to get their credit, their full credit. So whoever wins, they at the top of the mountain. You know what I'm saying? And they should get a lot of praise. Charlo said, win or lose, he won't Benavidez after his return. Well, that's what's up, bro. We'll see. We'll see. I feel like if that's what he really want to do, he should just vacate his title so Carlos Adames can move on. You know what I'm saying? Let Carlos Adames move on. I think he deserved that opportunity at Charlo. So yeah, we'll see. Once he dropped the title and shit, I'll be like, okay, I believe him. But he just talking, hyping up the fight, trying to take some of the thunder. Because this is, man, look, I don't care what nobody's saying, what nobody talking about. This is a big ass fight. If it's worth pay per view, that ain't a question for me because that shit already paid for. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, because this what is crazy about boxing fans. They complain, cry, complain, bitch and moan about, oh, we ain't getting the fights we want, we ain't getting this, and then they can categorize what fight is pay per view worthy. But they be the same one complaining and shit, bitching. See, we back in my day, we ain't have to wait for no big fight. The big fights came to us. You know what I'm saying? But when the big fight coming to you, man, that shit ain't worth a pay per view. Anybody tell me this fight is a pay per view worthy, man? They crazy. I laugh at that shit, yo, because boxing changed, so it changed. It's not like back in the day. It's readily available to us, so we get boxing on a regular on these apps. We have boxing damn near every day this week, and some weeks we have it even more than that. So I feel like it all depends. If you feel like it's not a big fight, then you feel like it's not a big fight. That's you. I can't change your mind, but I just feel like just because you say it's not a big fight, that don't really mean it's not a big fight. Because if it's not me, if you tell me this not a big fight, it'd be like that picture I seen. It wouldn't be packed with people waiting to get in the weigh-in. It'd be like 4 people, 5 people, 17 people. You know what I'm saying? Just not even in line, just hanging around in the casino. But motherfuckers is out the door coming to see this fight. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a big fight. I don't know if the ones that's saying this actually been to Vegas for a fight week. That should be crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. All I say is, man, you love boxing, bro. You gotta love this fight. You gotta support it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I ain't telling nobody to spend no money, but I just feel like some way, somehow, we gotta be on this and talk about it and big it up because, um, it's these fights are few and far between. I think when they come, we gotta cherish it instead of, man, we got a big fight, but is it really a big fight? Like, man, this shit is crazy. This is a big fight. I'm ready for it for sure. I hope everybody else ready for it too. He said, "Yeah, Maul was dropping a lot of names low key." Man, see, it is what it is. It's not his fight week, so of course he gotta hype himself up. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't even putting too much into that. I see it though. Winston Lee in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. So yeah, man, it's gonna be some good shit, y'all, for sure. Yes, sir. I think these guys, and this is I think I mentioned this earlier, but I think both guys is basically in their primes at top of their game. So that's what makes the fight so intriguing. And whenever you get a fight that's very hard to break down, when you keep watching tape of them or footage, that means the fight should be great. Now it could turn out to be a total. Now Benavidez don't have those fights though, so I can't say that. I can't say that. I can see it being tactical, but Benavidez don't have those fights. He gonna come to fight. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna press the action. But I think I want to see when Benavidez feel like Caleb Plant's power ain't gonna be shit for him. I want to see how early he feel like that because That's gonna depend on when he turn up the when he turn on the pressure. You know what I'm saying? He got to be cautious because Caleb Plant is quick and he got fast hands and he's a good counterpuncher. So he has to be on guard for that. But I want to see. Let's say that shit ain't doing nothing to him. I think that's when David gonna turn it up. You know what I'm saying? Because look, Caleb don't haven't been using his legs, and he haven't used his legs in his fight since Uzkatagi. The other fights, he was right there in front of those guys. And man, he'll use his legs to get in and out of range, defense and shit. But I'm talking about consistent lateral movement where he's moving like a little bit too much. Yeah, that was Uzkatagi. So let's see if we do that. Then let's see. And like my man mentioned, DeAndre, that he ran out of gas late in that fight against Uzkatagi. So imagine against David Benavidez. That was a great point. Because you don't want to run out of gas against this dude. It's different. Like, it's different. So, we'll see, bro. It's a big time fight. I'm going to do a little recap of the card, man, so everybody can know what times to find it, where to watch it at. Everybody be good to go. So, we'll do a little recap. So, we're going to start on the YouTube channel. This the prelims popping off. So, they got 2 fights on the prelims. You can catch this. What is it? YouTube, the Showtime YouTube channel. So feel free to tap in if you want to get yourself ready for the big pay-per-view card. You got 2 fights on YouTube that you can just get ready for and get your juices flowing. So feel free to tap in. Should be pretty good fights too. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Gonzalez versus Jose San Martin. You got Velasquez versus Lopez. That's gonna be a banger. I don't know if you've seen Marcelo Lopez, but that dude can punch. So that's a good one. And then it's going to switch over to pay-per-view. 9 o'clock, 6 o'clock Pacific. You got 3 good undercard fights on the card. I like Cody Crowley versus Abel Ramos, welterweights. That's a WC eliminator. Chris Colbert versus Rayo Valenzuela. That's a crossroads fight. Both guys need a victory. And then you got Jesus Ramos versus Joey Spencer. 2 young guys. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't expecting this fight. You know what I'm saying? So I like it. I wasn't expecting these guys to fight so soon. I was expecting they'll fight like maybe when maybe for a title eliminator or maybe even a title fight. But they fighting right now, so I'm cool with it. And then, of course, you got the main event. David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant. WBC interim title fight on the line. Big time fight, big time event. It's gonna be crazy, yo. Hopefully everybody tune in and can catch it though. So that's what it is. I want to salute everybody coming through the building, man. I appreciate you guys' time. Everybody hitting on that poll, I appreciate that. Everybody participating in the chat, man. I appreciate it, yo. Feel free to tap in to some more content. Like I said, I'm going to the Fresno card tomorrow. I know that shit crazy. I'm talking about Benavidez and Plant, but you know what I'm saying, I already had made some plans and shit. But I'm gonna post some stuff tomorrow. You know what I'm saying, on the card. And I may go live, but definitely we're gonna talk about this on Sunday whenever I get an opportunity to, and come back and chop it up with everybody. So yes, sir. You guys can follow me on my social media. Scrolling across the bottom. Twitter @OverJ, Instagram @LDubsBoxing. That's my time, and I'm out.